As far as performance, I was blown away. Hey guys, Justin here from Waltz, and today we're going to be talking about an exclusive new Klipsch line. This is the KD series, and there's a couple speakers in this series, specifically the KD-52F, which is the floor standing speaker, the KD-52C center channel, and the KD-10SW, which is the 10-inch subwoofer. They also have the KD-51, which is the bookshelf speaker, but we're not going to be talking about those today, just the three that I mentioned earlier. Now in this video, we're going to really just kind of talk specs first and then about the actual speakers. So we'll run right through the specs on the floor standing speakers first. They're going to have a frequency response of 42 hertz to 26,000 kilohertz, and that sensitivity is going to be 90 decibels. The power handling, 100 watts over 200 watts. The nominal impedance is 8 ohms, and for the high frequency driver, we're looking at a 1-inch dorm tweeter, I think is what it's called. And for the low frequency driver, you're going to get two 5-inch polyfiber woofers. Crossover of 2 kilohertz, and an enclosure material is MDF, and the enclosure type is bass reflex via front firing slot port, so that's a front ported speaker. And as far as weight, it's going to be 26 pounds for each speaker, and the dimensions are a height of 36 inches, a width of 8 inches, and a depth of 10 inches. So not too big, but also not too small. Now, something that I really enjoyed about the floor standing speakers is the low distortion. Between the dorm tweeter technology and the 5-inch dual woofers, I think this sounded a lot better than I was expecting. Are they RP8000s? No. But do they sound way better than I was expecting for the price? Absolutely. I also really like the design, especially on the floor standing speaker. The feet is a nice square base, and it gives it a premium look and feel, which is something that I think was lacking in the F200s, but I just think it adds that premium look and feel. But in terms of sound quality, it's, gonna hold up. Oh, also, if you're looking at the feet down there, you'll also notice that it's front ported, which means that you are able to push this against your wall if you're tight on space without affecting the soundstage. Now, as far as the KD-52C, which is the center channel speaker, it's gonna come packed with a frequency response of 65 hertz to 26,000 kilohertz, sensitivity of 87 decibels, power handling is 80 watts over 160 watts peak. The nominal impedance is also 8 ohms, and the high frequency driver and the low frequency driver are the same. You get the 1-inch dorm tweeter and the 5-inch polyfiber woofers, and the crossover is 2 kilohertz, and the enclosure material is MDF. And the enclosure type is actually different on this one. It's a bass reflex rear firing, and that makes sense because it is a center channel. So, overall, a very similar kind of speaker to the floor standings. Obviously, you don't have all the room in the, cabinet for all that air to come out, but, it is pretty similar, and that's why I think it's pretty essential that you have it in your system. And it's going to weigh about 15 pounds. And as far as dimensions, it's going to be a height of 8.5 inches, a width of 19.6, and a depth of almost 10. Now, I usually don't get too excited about center channel speakers because they just help in the voice department, but I was actually messing around with the sound between, having just the floor standings and the sub and then adding the center in and out, and I was shocked at how much of a difference it actually made. Like I said, it's pretty much the same as those floor standing speakers, except for because it is a center channel and it's designed to be a center channel, it can handle those mid to high frequencies and allow the others to do the rest. And I should have mentioned that these have magnetic grills, the center and the floor standings, the sub does not. And if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. Let's talk subwoofer. The KD-10SW is a solid 10-inch subwoofer, and as far as specs goes, it's going to have a frequency response of 32 hertz to 120 hertz plus or minus 3 decibels, a maximum acoustic output of 112 decibels. The amplifier is all digital. Amplifier power is 150 watts over 300 watts, and as far as the driver, it's a 10-inch high excursion polyfiber front firing woofer. It is rear ported, so you're gonna have to push that off the wall just a little bit. And the enclosure material is also MDF, and the enclosure type is bass reflex. The sub itself weighs 25 pounds, which is not too heavy. And as far as dimensions goes, you're gonna get a height of 15.7 inches, width of 12.5, and a depth of 16. I should also mention that it does have phase and switchable between 0 and 180. Now, I was surprised at how much bass this sub added without having a super distorted sound. The KD-10 has a sub/line LFE input, so it's going to be good for just about any receiver that you're connecting it to. And honestly, there's not a whole lot more to talk about with this subwoofer. So we're going to end the video off there. If you guys have the KD line already, make sure you share how you guys are enjoying it in the comment section. If you don't, let me know what you guys think about it so far. And if you're looking at picking one of these up, maybe on holiday special, make sure you visit the links down in the description and you shop with the #1 Klipsch e-commerce retailer. That's right, we earned that title and we're very proud of it. If you happen to be in Arizona, you can come down to our retail store and listen to this system for yourself. It is time for the sound test, so we'll end it there. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If this is a product that you're interested, make sure to email me at youtube@waltz so I can get you a special YouTube discount. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like these, and we'll see you in the next one.